Well, it's Monday, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of SideKick Power Hour. We're here every week on Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Time, which is where I am. But because our good friend and creator of the SideKick universe, Joshua R. Pangborn, lives in New York City, well, we start everything on Eastern Time. Ain't that right?
Well, New York rules them all, so.
Hi, Josh.
Hi, Nakia. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. SideKick Power Hour is back once again. Tell us what we are in store for this evening.
Sure. Well, I know I say this every week that it's my favorite episode, but this really is one of my favorite episodes we're going to be watching tonight. It's episode 6, Cooked. We're going to be watching that. We're going to be talking to our special guest. We're going to be hearing a little bit about some exciting things in the SideKick universe, including the musical episode, which you might have heard about.
Oh, my musical episode. I was talking a lot about a musical episode today because I was doing an interview with American Songwriter Magazine.
Oh.
And they were asking me about some of the things that got me through the pandemic. And I was talking about how I've been writing a musical, and that in doing so, I had to go and really dive back into a lot of my favorite musicals, like Rocky Horror Show, Hedwig and the Angry Inch. Of course, I'm living lately for Hadestown and Jagged Little Pill, but also the classics, Pajama Game and West Side Story. There's so many great musicals, and we took a little bit of inspiration. I would say, especially your lyrics, Josh, took a lot of inspiration from classic Broadway shows, and we are so excited for y'all to hear it all. I know we've been giving you little blips, little pieces. Some of them are longer, and if you miss those, surprise, you can still hear them and see them on YouTube, because the entire season of SideKick Power Hour is right there for you to watch, and a lot of stuff has already been previewed in there. We've given you a little bit of Clowning Around. We've given you a little bit of What a Waste. We've given you a little bit of Adulting. These are all songs that are going to be on the original cast recording of Skeleton Crew, the musical, which we won't tell you what the name is, how long it's going to be, or anything else right now, but it's going to be pretty rad. You can help us by making a donation right here below. Go using the Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. There are plenty of ways to do that right there. And then let's take a moment to talk about what is going to be our question of the night. Every week we have a question that we like to ask our audience members, and this week is, what is your favorite thing to put on your meat?
It's a valid question, especially with holidays coming up. Holiday meals are very important, and you need to figure out what is the right condiment to use with your meat. Maybe some good suggestions tonight.
I agree, and this is one of the best parts about, I never check I'll look at some of the other stuff usually before the show starts, but I never check the audience question that Josh has come up with until right before. So this is really nice. So tonight's audience question, let us know in the chat, what is your favorite thing to put on your meat? And don't forget, you can also tag me at Nakia, or Joshua R. Pangborn is at SideKick Productions on, is that, I can't see your whole
it's at SideKick Productions on Instagram.
On Instagram. And it's at SideKick Prod NY on Twitter?
On Twitter, it's just at SideKick Prod.
Yeah, and then the same thing for YouTube. It's just SideKick Prod. So without further ado, Josh, let's get our regular crew in here. We'll start this week with Stuart Kiczek, of course. There he is. I'm sorry. Did we send over a memo that said no tea?
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, no, it's right here.
Wait, let's start this over.
What is this mug, though, too?
It's called continuity. Continuity.
I have a green tea this week.
Okay, so she's going healthy for the holiday.
That's green tea with the green plaid.
Totally.
Green is a very holiday color, so
just know that we can always revisit it right here.
And that's the tea.
There we go. And then let's get Ashley Monique Menard in here, of course. Ashley, how's it going?
Y'all. Unfortunately, I'm at the Menard camp. I won't be able to make it.
Oh, really?
Well, do you think that you can check in with us later? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll just give you a shout a little while. All right. Well, she's clearly enthused to be here. It sounds like she is visiting her family down in Louisiana. We're wishing her a happy holiday down there. Be safe, Ashley. We'll check back in with you a little bit later. Now, Josh, I understand that there's some SideKick Crewniverse news that you're going to share with us right now.
Yes, there is. Well, starting this Friday, we have what is a very exciting holiday surprise coming for everyone on Friday.
Wow, that graphic looked like it was made 5 minutes ago.
And yet it's was made 10, so it's a very effective graphic, I think. We have, but
Wait,
seriously,
is that all you're going to say about the surprise?
Well, it's a very huge holiday surprise that I have spent a lot of time with some wonderful people making, and it's going to be available on YouTube Friday morning. So please, I know you're going to be watching Wonder Woman 1984 on HBO Max. I know you're going to be unwrapping presents if you celebrate Christmas. I know you're going to be sleeping in.
Shut down.
But YouTube has a secret surprise for you as well from SideKick Productions. So please check us out on Friday. I can't tell you any more than that because I don't want to spoil the surprise beyond that. But let me just tell you, this is a huge surprise that's going to look incredible, much better than the 2 weeks it looks like we spent making it, and you're going to love it, I think. So
wow. I'm excited. Stuart, you're excited?
I there's a lot in store to be seen. So
sure, absolutely. Now, what about you, Ashley? What do you think?
Come on.
Okay, well, clearly she's very enthused tonight. Now, that is one heck of a holiday surprise. Thank you.
But you have a holiday treat for us too tonight, I think, don't you, Nakia?
Oh, that's right. So I was asked about a week or so ago I guess 2 weeks now, to send in a holiday video for a fundraiser for a local charity that I love and support here called Health Alliance for Austin Musicians, or HAM. Visit myham.org. And they were doing a fundraiser. They provide access to low cost or free insurance through for musicians in Austin. And so, of course, I'm going to do whatever I can. They, of course, paid me for that video, which is fantastic. And originally, I was just going to send in like a version of me singing "Oh Holy Night" or "Silent Night" or "Melekalikimaka." But I decided last second, oh, wait a minute. I did this version of Queen's "Thank God It's Christmas" back in 2016. Remember when Christmas 2016, we were all like, oh, the election was over. We were all in mourning. It was a pretty rough time. And this video, it's also a little shocking because everybody is crowded in so close. And somebody texted me today and goes, oh my God, when did you film that? Exactly. 4 years.
In the before times. Yes.
Yeah. In the long ago.
I decided to reach out to the Panoramic Voices, who are the choir in this video. Their artistic director, Brent Baldwin, and he, lo and behold, had a really good copy of the audio, put it with my good copy of this video, and this is Queen's "Thank God It's Christmas," covered by me with the Panoramic Voices Choir and the band known as the Invincible Czars. Take a listen.
Yes, it's Christmas. Thank God it's Christmas. So much. Nakia, everybody.
Well, thanks for letting me share that with everybody at home, and thanks for the comments.
I just want to put that on an open presents under a tree.
Oh, thank you, Bubba.
I never heard that song before until you. So I know you said it's a Queen song, but I've never heard it before. So
how funny, because when I performed a song by Adam Lambert on The Voice, Adam Levine said I had never heard that song before until you sung it, and then all of Adam Lambert's fans came for Adam Levine. It was really funny. Well, thank you again for letting me share that with you. Now, tonight's special guest, I'm really excited about, because he is one of my favorite folks that when you bump into this person in real life, he gives amazing hugs. He's super sweet. He's a big old bundle of joy. And we just love him so much. And we're going to go live to him in, I believe, Irvine, California right now. So everybody, please welcome to the show, Greg Gunter.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. I thought this was something totally different.
I mean, I think our fans wouldn't mind. So
I mean, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I can't pull this shirt down over my. Oh, come on.
Those problems. I mean, Stuart and I understand those problems very well.
Oh Lord, when Nakia or Stuart or I get on, and sometimes even Joshua get on some of these things, there's just a moment of sharing, a love between men's.
Well, we definitely love sharing between men's, and I mean, right? I mean, what do you think?
I know.
I'm counting you. Sometimes he and I will just cam for hours. Do not ask.
Totally. Well, welcome to the show. It's your first time on SideKick Power Hour. How are you doing tonight?
Well, I am so blown away and moved and cried twice already. And so I'm having the best day ever.
Oh,
and it's
I think many of our viewers are at home tonight are probably familiar with you and your work on Bigger City. But before we get into all that,
they probably are actually aware of my Bigger City work.
Oh, Bear City. Bear City. Yeah. Sorry.
Let's
take a moment just to put up this week's question one more time. It's appropriate time. Don't forget, at home, what is your favorite thing to put on your meat? Just put that in the comments below. We're going to ask Greg that later, so he's not going to answer just yet, but we're gonna get there for sure. Greg, people are probably familiar with your work from Bear City. That's how you and I met. You actually came to Austin for the Bear City premiere here in Austin, and my then young Nakia was doing parties back then, and my party event company called Bear Ups. We produced that first party here in Austin, and my band played.
Oh, it was so magnificent. Yeah. Your voice has just exponentially grown. I mean, that last song just killed me. I was choking. It was beautiful.
Thank you.
I was naked. My clothes flew off. I was having a private moment.
Yes.
Well, I know that you've got some other projects that you've been working on, and so give us a little bit of background about what else you've been doing over the years.
Oh, well, I've been working with Doug Langway on a potential Bear City continuation, which we're still working on. He's rolled it out a couple of times, and we're still playing with it. But that's happening out in the background. I am also a writer on the side and have some projects for a few different producers here and there. Ain't nothing moved forward, as you can tell. We be in my mansion right now, but we in my town place, my town home, and it will happen. It will happen. I'm very convinced. Always hopeful. And what else have I done? I did this thing called SideKick Productions. SideKick Productions. I do a weird thing, which is I do art tours, art tours virtually, which is really a blast. I'm working with another person on about to get some improv classes going. Nice. Online, which is really fun. So I do a wide variety of thises and that's.
Well, we're glad that we're part of your wide variety this week. Now, you mentioned Bear City a minute ago. I understand there's you recently had a 10-year cast reunion online. Is that right? Oh, there we go.
We did. It was really fun. The only one who couldn't be there was Gerald, who's the Silver Fox, as you see.
Right.
He has one of the only live theater events going on in the entire country. It's a show directed by a dear friend of mine, Moises Kaufman, a really renowned director. And I guess I haven't seen the production because I'm not there, but they're able to distance themselves enough. And obviously in the entertainment world, as you know, anyone who knows any actors or directors or any cinematographers, whatever, you get tested practically all day long. In fact, dear Stephen Guarino, who plays Brent in the Bear City movies and who won the LA Supporting Actor Award, Best Actor, for the first Bear City, he will never let us forget that. He was over here. We socially distanced visited the other day. He came and sat kind of far away from us, but he had been tested twice within a couple days.
Wow.
Sometimes 2 or 3 times a day, he said, because he'll work on a show for CBS and one for NBC, and they don't trust each other's testing.
Oh,
so they'll both test. Isn't that wild?
That is wild. Well, now I also understand you've got a podcast that you're involved with. Tell me about that.
Oh, I just very, very sweetly, the Bear Element podcast, like and subscribe, asked me to, they did not ask me to sing the song, but it's been a running joke for us. And I did a podcast with them, and it was so fun and delightful. They're just hilarious. They're terrible, awful people. And we had a blast, and they invited me to come to their Christmas event just for like 5 minutes. It was fun. They're a sweet group of people. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, well, how did you get involved with Skeleton Crew? Do you remember?
Well, I have been sleeping with Stuart for a long time. And I begged him, and I said, Stuart, please. Y'all know this ain't a lie, but my point is, I said, can't y'all write me a little teeny tiny role up in there? I'll kiss you real nice. It took hours of convincing.
I bet.
There was a synergy, there was just a moment and an opportunity, and it all meshed together, and everything just worked out.
What you have to do to get a role in yes.
I will have everyone know, though, I knew nothing about this casting couch situation when Stuart approached me. Stuart just came to me and said, I got this wonderful person who I want to put on the show. What can you do for me? And I said,
recently we can do that summer. It was just a scheduling opportunity. The part was available. It just all worked out that way. There was nothing nefarious.
Right.
Well, and there of course is a reason why you're here tonight, and that's because this is season 3, and that's when we first meet Willie. And so really, really excited to see you appear in season 3. And then, of course, your wonderful cameo in season 4 that I think excited a lot of people. Any chance you think we'll get to see you in season 5?
I hope so. I mean, I don't know. I'd love to. I really love the production. I love all the people in it. Even just being on the set. One time, the very first time I was on set, I was just there, kind of poked in, for a couple minutes in this and that and the other, and it was just so joyous and happy, and everyone was busting their hump to make it happen. And I just love the energy around it. The people are joyous and happy. I overuse those words, I know, but those are my words. And,
they're good words. So
yeah.
Accurate description.
We are so excited to have you here. And now, if you've not seen SideKick Power Hour at home before, y'all, what we do right now is we are rewatching Skeleton Crew from season 1 leading up to season 5 when it comes out in 2021. It won't be next month, but we're working on it. We'll get there. We still have a few things left.
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. But surprise, we've got some pandemics happening, so it makes it harder to work. But we are really excited about it. And right now we've made it all the way up to season 3, episode 6. This episode is called Cooked. It originally aired January 7th of 2018. And many, many people in the SideKick world, a lot of our Crewniverse folks, they really love this episode. I think you'll see why once we're done.
This is also our very first award-winning episode as well.
That's correct.
Josh, I forgot this was your favorite episode, or one of your favorite episodes.
It is, and I can't wait to share it right and now.
Here we go, folks.
Where's my snacks? Hold on.
Don't forget to put your answer to the question below in the chat.
I remember that day.
And we should say this was right when pub culture was really starting to come to the forefront.
Definitely.
No. Forget
these
it.
guys
I'm not
real
turning this place into a dog park.
One of those
These guys
pups
are
was
never potty
Ashley.
trained, and I am not cleaning up puddles of pee all night.
You won't have to.
Oh, and you're going to do it? You gag at the thought of golden showers.
It's a great idea, and it really plays into your old be who you are thing. You see that, don't you, Father? What was that?
Forget it. It's not happening.
I think it sounds like a lot of fun, personally.
Casimir, what are you doing there?
Who cares? He clearly knows a great idea when he hears one.
Not now, Dennis. Casimir, I don't know how comfortable I am with you being here.
Hunter, please. This is a bar. I'm here to have a few drinks with some friends. That's what you do at a bar, no?
I'm not your friend.
You and Polly both say this, but I think if we let go, maybe we could be. I'm willing to try.
I'm not. You stood up Polly at your wedding for a prostitute.
Yeah, you suck.
What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be cleaning the back room?
Oh, yeah, about that. I didn't want to.
If you're going to live with me, you're going to pay your own way. And not to mention, you have to pay for the damages from when you broke in.
I'm doing as much work as the rest of you. Maybe you should set a better example, Mama Bear.
Don't do that. And it's not too late to kick you out.
Gee willikers, but I've already named all the rats in the walls.
That sounds like a rough living arrangement.
He tried to hold it together there. So.
Totally.
Who is this?
My name is Casimir, but my friends call me Cass.
Well, nice to meet you, Cass.
He was just leaving.
Hunter, can
He
you get
has
back
friends,
to the discussion
not with that
of the
attitude.
party of the drawing?
It's your own fault that I seeked out that prostitute.
What? Huh?
You convinced me that I couldn't let Polly suffer for my sake. And you were right, of course, but it still left me very depressed. How was I supposed to tell this beautiful person that I had been using?
I found
How
that
dare you?
words combined with truth really get the
Not now, kid.
Sorry, Mama Bear.
Enough of that. I'm nobody's mother.
Come on, Hunter.
In my depression, I sought refuge in the arms of a handsome young man with the warmest brown eyes I had ever seen. Unfortunately, he turned out to be a policeman masquerading as a prostitute, so that was how you say that.
Seriously? You're blaming me for this?
Blame you? Hunter, nine. I thank you. After that night with the policeman prostitute, I made some changes in my life. And all because of you and the words you said to me as you so brutally manhandled me.
Fine, I'm gonna plan a puppy party on my own then.
Oh, what's that? No, you're not.
Yes, I am. You said the next idea I had to do.
Yeah, well, I thought it would be a better idea.
You know what, Hunter? You talk the big talk about working together and being partners. But that's not what this is. It's not. It's like you in the bedroom. You like to be the big dominant guy in charge. But the difference is the guys in your bedroom enjoy getting fucked over.
Dude, come on. It's not like that.
It is. And I'm done. Me and Chaz, we quit.
Dennis. Come on.
No.
Was he about
Scandalous.
tight, soft in the middle, and like lips that were designed to suck a dick?
Yeah, with a big mole on his neck.
Yeah. That was Officer Hugo. Don't let him fool you. He loves the undercover work he does. He's damn good at it too.
I'm sorry about your friends.
Don't be. Dennis will be back. And where
There's
he goes,
Stuart.
Chaz follows.
And the mirror.
Dennis asked me to bring all this stuff to his place. He doesn't want to come back here. I think he's really gone.
Nah, I know him. He'll be back.
He'll be
I
back.
think you should apologize.
For what? Puppy parties are not the way to go. He's got himself a limited vision, I tell you.
Make sure you don't mope around the apartment when we get back home tonight. That place is not big enough for your pity party.
You know what you need?
What?
I think you need a new apartment, someplace more spacious, without rats.
We don't have rats.
Go on.
Well, I think that what you need to do is to talk to La Cabra.
Look,
Joshua, this is a very unrealistic depiction of New York real estate.
Spanish.
So does every other
Only
sitcom.
The landlord of the most exclusive apartment in the city. He's one of those wealthy older types. He's just creepy enough to keep the place mysteriously off the grid, and only those in the know are fortunate enough to get access to an application for an apartment.
well, this La Cabra sounds like it's a lot more trouble than it's worth.
He is, but the apartments, they are perfection. Gorgeous.
Location.
Nice apartments, huh?
Oh, yes. 3-bedroom apartments. We're talking real good, spacious stuff, yeah.
Hunter, don't you think you should be focusing on Dennis and Chaz?
Not now. So, how do I get to meet this goat?
What a jerk.
I'll call him right now and set up a meeting with you and him tomorrow night. You see, we are on our way to becoming fast friends, Hunter.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I'm very interested in this apartment. Set up a meeting.
Where? What borough is this?
This is Burrow free download motion array.
Queens.
Oh, play on, my little construction angels. You really can't spend the whole day in bed.
Leave me alone. I am dangerous. I should not be around people.
Oh, my precious, no, you're not.
Were they doing the
Me, and you can't.
Another construction episode scene. I lost everything like before, but
Make it work.
nothing left.
Anthony, take it from someone who really has lost everything. There is always something that can be taken from you before the end really comes. Now, you get out of this bed. You are going to make something of your life.
I am dangerous.
No, you're not. It was me. It was all me.
Anthony?
Manners have certainly changed since I died.
I'm sorry to just barge in, but your front door was wide open.
Here we go.
Well, I'm happy to see you too.
That's not fair, Alma. You can't do that to her.
That's showbiz, kid. Look, my hands are tied. Everybody has to answer to somebody.
I demand you change your mind.
That work visa can become a thing of the past, Casimir. Now, why don't you go off and memorize your lines and leave the decision-making to me?
Oh, Oh, the shade.
Good morning, ladies.
Casimir?
There's the newest permanent face in my hospital.
Yeah, it's interesting that you got to be a series regular after only one episode.
The audience knew a star when they saw one, and the producers listened to the audience.
There's a 1-week turnaround on these episodes? Gosh darn.
As I was signing my name on the dotted line, I couldn't help but feel a little emotional. After all this time, a star as big as me has found a true home, albeit on the small screen.
Oh. Well, why don't we get started? If you two ladies would get into hair and makeup.
Alma, I
They're
just
not
had a
already in
question
here.
about this episode.
Okay.
So Reagan gets attacked by a werewolf with mange at the beginning of scene 2, and I'm in a coma for the entire episode.
That's right.
I just don't want to be in a coma for one whole episode.
Actually, this is a multi-episode arc for Reagan.
Do you mean the arc is I'm going to be in a coma for more than one episode? I'm just going to lie there?
Oh, but there's this fabulous fantasy episode filled with CGI where Reagan battles the patient next to her, who's actually a dream eater, and she has to crawl her way back to the real world.
That sounds great.
It is. If
I
you
saw that episode of Supernatural.
I'm just saying, Polly, you won't memorize any lines, and you just have it so much easier than the rest of us.
Yeah, it's for a dinner party. Except it's not really a party. It's more like a dinner for me and this old guy who has this really amazing apartment building. Yeah, but that's the thing. You wouldn't be eating. You see, he has this request for having a sexy type of butler serve him while he's serving business, I guess. Yeah, he even has a special type of outfit he wants the butler to wear and some kind of special marinade for his steak or something.
Oh, now it's all coming back now.
Come on. You know how crowded my apartment is getting there with a boy there? I really need this. You owe me.
That's my line from season
Problems.
And that's your whore. Whatever.
Maybe he's right to refuse. He did say this Cobra guy was a total creep.
Law cop. You gotta say the law.
You know, Andrew never would have refused me.
Then ask him now.
Oh, no. Hunter could not do that. Not after what just happened between the two of them.
Hunter needs this. Anthony is not likely to refuse because he's too easily manipulated.
He's got a point.
Hunter!
Well, not the manipulated thing. But there's no way Anthony would say no to me, and he's right up Cobra's alley.
Why don't Reese do the job? Wouldn't that make a lot more sense?
Nuh-uh. Too much of a loose cannon. I might wind up blowing the Cobra under the table.
Oh, that'll certainly get you the apartment.
Oh, he's too young. And plus, I need you two to run the bar while I'm gone.
What? No. You need Dennis and Chaz back here this very instant.
Chaz set the meeting up for tonight.
Don't worry about it. Look, just go sweet talk that nice, adorable man you just divorced into helping you.
You do understand we're following the lead of somebody who's practically a child, right?
Yeah, he seems more capable than most of the adult men and women in my life. So what does that say about all of you?
Hey.
Thanks for coming over. I mean, with Andy at work, I needed someone to talk to.
Hey, you call like like Pavlov's penis.
Anthony, what are you doing?
No, what are you doing?
Have all these plans, and you think you
Chatting
know
with a
exactly
friend,
what's gonna
that's
happen,
all.
And I don't know. These past 2 years, everything it's gone to hell in a handbag.
Yeah, well, think about it this way.
I thought I was the only one that said that phrase.
I, for one, am interested in seeing that they are as special as you.
I am a recently divorced, possibly insane former doctor. I'm not that special.
Well, maybe you could go crazy on me sometime.
Maybe.
Oh, my little
Oh my God, that fake phone keeps ringing.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised to hear from you, actually. What? Yeah. I guess I can. Just send me the details. Okay.
Exactly. This is exactly how you chat in bed with a friend.
I mean, that's how I do it.
So I gotta go.
What are you talking about?
Hunter needs me.
Heard it
I'm
before.
trying to get this landlord to give him this apartment, and he needs me to. I mean, you wouldn't believe it anyway. So,
You two did just get a divorce, right?
I knew you'd understand.
Ain't that always the way?
Oh, I forgot about the jacket. Hello.
That's a great look on you, Anthony.
Amen.
I just want to thank you for everything and for doing
You
this.
don't have to thank me. I'm always going to be there for you. You just have to ask.
He's here.
So what did you say his name was again?
The goat in French.
Marche?
No, or Spanish.
La Cabra.
Ah, that's it. Bingo.
All right. Well, I guess I better get to work. Welcome to Chateau Wolf. Well, Mary.
Now that is how I like to be greeted. Turn around. Ah, yes, my friend. This will do just nicely.
This is dreadful.
This never should have happened.
Well, now that I own the hospital, I will redecorate from top to bottom.
I was talking about Dr. Strode.
Yes, well, that's terrible, but such are the risks of curing the undead and demonic.
Shelly, why?
Cut! How many what was that?
I just thought I could add some emotional complexity to the scene.
No.
No, but I figured I'm just laying here, so I could
Don't. What part of you're in a coma do you not understand? Okay, everybody, back to one.
I don't think this is fair or right.
Stay out of it, Casimir.
But you have...
No, don't ruin this for me. This is a really challenging arc. Just stay out of it.
Action!
We will be right back after this message.
Sound is speeding, cameras are rolling. This is day one, take one of...
Why do you have two different cameras?
What?
Oh god, this footage is gonna look like shit. I've got a crucial audition, and it is imperative that everything go flawlessly. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
What if we said no?
Are you okay?
We have a fabulous guest for you today.
Yeah, you want to talk about Emmy? She's great.
So glad that Emmy's making a comeback. Although I suppose, did she really go anywhere? She's just been sort of bumbling around, hasn't she?
Do you know who I am?
You are a has-been from the 90s, Emmy Hart.
She is brilliant, strong, and she is so humble.
I'm the glue that holds Emmy together. So without me, she's just kind of like a fart in the wind.
Felix, do you still with my mom?
No.
Sex in my 60s is the best of my life.
What the are you doing?
You have chlamydia and gonorrhea.
Well, I already know that. What's the good news?
Emmy, you need these eye drops because of your drug problem. Look at how red your eyes are.
Oh my god.
I'm overcome with emotion too!
Wow, that's a nice bra.
I am so proud of you for exploring your sexuality one micro-orgasm at a time.
Can you make me feel good?
Please, can you just make me feel good? Please.
Oh my god! How?
Come back later, and we'll do the scene again. Out of my way.
I've been saying it for about 4 weeks now. You don't have to wait anymore. The Art of Blowing It is out right now over at youtube.com/sidekickprod. It's so much fun. I am super, super proud of Ashley and everybody involved in the show. I'm in the middle of finishing the audio mix for episode 5 tonight, and I have to tell you, it is so funny. I really, really love it. Josh, what can folks expect from episode 5 this week?
I mean, more of the same, really. If you haven't been laughing the last 4 weeks, then you're not going to laugh at any female else either. So just laugh. I mean, no. Episode 5 is so funny. It takes place immediately after episode 4. Emmy and Felix, we last left them on the bathroom floor, and they went from there to have that makeover. So from there, they go to a bar, and who knows what's in store from there and there. You'll have to watch. But trust me, Art of Blowing It is hilarious. It is some of the best work I think I've done as an actor. So I'm thrilled to share that with everyone, and I can't wait for more people to watch it. It is hilarious, and if you don't believe me, listen to Jason, because you're blowing it by not watching it.
You don't want to blow it in this case. This is one of those cases you don't want to blow it. You want to do the right thing, and the right thing is to check out The Art of Blowing It. Episodes 1 through 4 streaming right now. Episode 5 hitting this week, Thursday. So make sure, and if you're not already subscribed to this channel, make sure to subscribe, y'all. That's how this works. Now, I know that I'm very excited to see what our audience has to say about tonight's question. So, Josh, do you have some answers for this week's question, which, of course, is... What is your favorite thing to put on your meat? Let's see who's up first.
Well, let's see. I think Carl's very wise. He says the sauce depends upon the meat. I mean...
Where is the lie? That's very true.
Nothing wrong with that. But on lamb, he loves to put mint sauce.
Okay, I'm going to pass on mint sauce. It sounds like just like peppermint, like mints.
Oh, it is so delicious.
Okay, maybe
it's very British. I think it's a very, very British dish. I think.
Okay, all right.
Richard loves to put hickory smoked barbecue on meat.
Okay.
Gravy.
Okay. Gravy's good on meat. Robert, by the way, my husband hates gravy. If gravy's touched his food, it's gone.
Really? He's from the South? Robert's from the South?
He's from Texas.
Wow, that's the South.
Well, that's the South.
Half my body is made up of gravy.
Lamar, I put barbecue sauce on chicken, pork, and beef. I tried barbecue sauce on shrimps a few times, and it tastes pretty good. Greg, what's your favorite thing to put on your meat?
It is totally going to disgust you. Butter.
Oh.
She didn't get this big just eating just celery now.
Wow.
I like butter on
regular
steak.
kind of butter, or
I like real butter on steak. I like real butter on chicken. As a big gal, some of us may have some problems with the sugars. And weirdly, butter is one of those things that you can slather on the meat, and it does not raise your sugar. Don't listen to me. Do not listen to the fattest person you know to take health advice from. But that's what I always say. But it really doesn't raise your blood sugar, and it is delicious.
Butter on my meat. I like butter on my meat. If I'm going somewhere and order a steak, especially if they have like a little blue cheese butter or something, I'll throw that on the top of that. Now, Stuart, what about you? What is your favorite thing to put on your meat?
I'm still trying to understand the question here. Is there a joke here? I'm not missing. Is there something?
What condiment do you put on your?
Oh, okay. Mayonnaise. I'll just go with mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah. Good old mayonnaise.
You can't go wrong with mayonnaise.
That's right.
Chicken and mayonnaise is great. Tuna and mayonnaise is great.
Yeah.
Bologna and mayonnaise is great.
Mm-hmm.
I am just a big old
chicken fried steak with mayo.
Oh my god.
Chicken fried steak with most things.
Yeah.
Shrimp with mayo. I dip shrimp in mayo.
Boy butter.
Boy butter.
No.
Well, that is the preferred butter.
So now,
extra fatty Kerrygold Irish butter.
What about you, Josh? What's your favorite thing to put on your meat?
Well, it depends. I've been experimenting with new sauces and all to explore new things. But I think if I have to pick a steak sauce, I would pick the Peter Luger steak sauce because that is delicious. If you're not from New York City, it is probably one of the best steak sauces you can find in the city. And
wait, is that where you took me to dinner that time?
No, because the service there is terrible. You don't go to Peter Luger's; you just buy the steak sauce.
Oh, gotcha.
You go somewhere else. And I say this without disparaging Peter Luger's, and don't sue me later on, Peter Luger.
Sure.
But they're known and they're proud of the fact that they have terrible service. They actually and use that as a selling point for themselves. Unlike some people, I like good service, so I choose not to go there. But their sauce is delicious.
I see. Okay, gotcha. Now for me, I'm probably, I'm in either the mayo camp or I might also be in, but not the barbecue sauce. I can't put barbecue sauce on everything, but mayo I can put on pretty much any meat. So that's probably where I'm gonna go. Let's see, Ashley. What about you? What do you prefer on your meat? Okay, so she likes a little saliva, a little spit.
Yeah, she wants to blow on the meat.
Yeah,
they are blowing it for her.
Right. This is obviously the episode definitely kind of introduces us to one of the weirdest and most fun characters, La Cabra. So much fun. Where did it come from, Josh?
From the sick, twisted recesses of my mind. Episode 7. For those, I'm assuming most people have watched this show, so I'm not going to spoil anything. Episode 7, the mask comes in, and I knew I wanted to justify the mask in some way. So I think I created the character because I wanted to justify the mask.
Gotcha.
So that's pretty much it. But then he just took on a life of his own, and then Brad Forenza, he took a character that I wrote as a one-off, and he turned him into one of our most memorable characters. I think
absolutely.
I mean, Brad just took him and ran with him, and he's insane. And there we have him from season 4. He is so much fun, and what he does with La Cabra is just insane. I'm so grateful to Brad for what he did with La Cabra.
Totally. Now, I'm just curious, with the mask and everything. Ashley, what did you think of that costume?
Okay, that's a strong choice.
Okay. Well, it's good to know that she's being very candid tonight.
Ashley's very honest when she's at home. So
totally. Okay, well, I do think it's time for us to get back to this episode because we do have some juicy bits to get to. So without further,
including Greg's debut.
Right. So you can continue to put your question, answer some questions if we didn't read your, put it in again.
All right, I need 3 old fashions and 2 virgin daiquiris. Hold the virgin. Or maybe it'll be me holding the virgin tonight if I'm lucky.
You don't want a virgin. All they do is lie there like a dead fish.
Well, that's certainly a lovely image.
He's not wrong.
Holly, what are you doing here?
Well, Hunter called me. He said that you needed a little bit of help. I mean, you are a wonderful man, Father, but when it comes to running a bar, you don't exactly know your ass from a hole in the wall. So.
That's not true.
No? Okay. Fine, make me a glass of water then. Exactly. A glass, water. Not that hard.
Why don't you talk to me instead, Father? Tell me about church.
Oh, well, I mean, it's just a gimmick for Hunter to get customers in here.
Seems to have worked. You are, what's the phrase, raking it in, no? Plus, it seems so inspiring to see you standing up there on praising the virtues of being yourself.
Oh, well, I mean, it's just something for me to do in the meantime while I find myself.
You seem to have it figured out to me more than I have until recently.
Don't be silly. I don't belong here. I mean, I appreciate what Hunter and Chaz and Dennis are trying to do for me, but this place would be fine without me.
The Church of Money Shots would be nothing without you. Come on.
Really?
Sounds to me like you found a permanent place to hang your hat. We can only hope that our dear Hunter is having success. It's much the same thing. This is way too much vodka.
This is a quaint little home you have here, Wolf. I like it.
Well, thank you, Mr. Lacabra.
No, mister. Just La Cabra. I trust you've spoken with Casimir about all of my requirements.
I think so. Are the servers dressed appropriately?
Oh, yes. Most definitely. And for dinner?
Steak, as requested.
Excellent. You there, the second butler.
Second butler?
Yeah. I like this one, Hunter. He has quite a mouth on him. I bet he knows how to use it too.
Oh, sure.
Take this boy and use it to marinate the steaks. Both of them. Wherever do you find these boys, Hunter?
Oh, you know, around
the internet.
Growler. This was pre-W Bear days, I think.
All right.
You really are incompetent, aren't you? Well, you're welcome to take over if you'd like. At least it would be cooked properly and have at it then. You are murdering this piece of meat. Oh, well, thank God you got here just in time to save it then. Listen, I wouldn't have to be here at all if you weasel your way into the situation. Hey, back off, Pillsbury. Hunter called me. Imagine my surprise when I call the bar and the priest tells me that you're going to do it. And you just happen to have the same outfit. Listen, I'm successful and have catered a lot of parties. What's that? Some sauce the guy wants me to put on it.
Oh.
This is sin.
Wait, you just smell it and they're like, yeah, that's it.
I'm a doctor. I know what they're smelling.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So now Reagan is in his coma, and I gotta say, I just don't like this.
You know what you should do?
Oh, Cass, I didn't realize you were still here.
You should talk to the writers about what's really in store for your character.
No one asked you for your unsolicited advice, okay? So I'm just gonna wait, and I'm gonna see how things go. Yeah, because I don't want to be a squeaky wheel like some people.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, get out of here, you scamp.
I should check. How come he couldn't have been more useful during our relationship?
So tell me, Wolf, shall we get down to business?
Yes, I wasn't sure exactly how to bring it up with you.
You want a piece of my private paradise.
Well, if you put it that way, yeah.
I don't believe in subtleties.
Oh, well then yes, I would like to live in one of your apartments.
Excellent, excellent. We are on the same page then.
However, I'd like to know what restrictions you have on your tenants that make your residences so exclusive.
Smart. You understand that utopia comes with rights.
Okay.
It is true that I have high expectations of tenants. First, I must be in charge of all of your decorating. From the looks of this place, you have no taste. Second, when you have intercourse, you must inform me so that I can be sure to know. I like to watch. And finally, one of your butlers must come to work for me. I don't care which one, but they must be prepared to tend to my every need.
I can't do that. I don't own them.
Surely any man who can convince another man to do what I'm asking is a man who can guarantee that my building stays safe and secure. Now, wherever did you get such old-fashioned plates?
Hey, fellas.
I'm not sure I want to talk to you right now.
Well, good, because I need to
Actually, how can you stab me in the back like this? Anthony, of all people? You know, there are a million other guys at that bar that would bend over backwards for you.
Plenty of them already
No,
have.
I thought once that you got divorced, that would be it. It would be done, and you and I would be free.
Look, you need to keep your voice down right now. I need to talk to you both about something.
Hello.
Hi, Hunter. Hi. Yeah, I think we can actually use your help here. Well, I know what you're doing right now, but you should really be here.
Everything's
Well-
fine. Everything's fine. Just fine.
Yeah, Angie's got a fire. Well, 3, but yeah. Well, he's on it. I'm helping. But it's been a hard day for me. So if you could be here to support me, that would really be great.
I need to go to the bar.
And now you're gonna leave us alone.
I'll tell him I'm just leaving for a minute and I'll be right back. You could be the dinner all time.
You know what you need to do, right?
Yeah, put out some fires, both real and imaginary.
Metaphorical. And no, what you need to do is go and speak to Dennis and Chaz. You have to apologize to them. You can't do this without them.
Look, just serve him the steak, okay?
The steak. This sauce of his.
Oh, I'm trying.
Yeah.
It's semen.
You sure look great running around this bar like a crazy person.
Just snuck up on me.
There he is.
Just a ninja.
Hey, I brought you in for the news. I'm Willie.
I'm Anglicus. It's nice to meet you.
Likewise. I'm only in town for one night. I'm a salesman. I know we could spend the next 3 hours flirting and playing that will they or won't they back and forth game. I've been watching you all night, and you obviously like what you see. Why don't we skip all that and go get to it?
Amen.
Chaz, can you grab that? Your car.
Very romantic.
Yeah.
Hey, Chaz, can I come in?
We're not buying what he's selling. You don't hear too good, buddy.
Look, I gotta make this quick. I got a potential landlord I'm wooing here.
Now that sounds like a story I'm not interested in hearing.
Andrew,
Hey, I'm trying here.
Yeah, sure. Now you are because you need something from me.
This is a mistake. I'm leaving.
All right, that's enough. We're your best friends. I expect you to start acting like it. You, no more snipping. You, no more snapping. Just talk it out like friends do. Hunter, just sit down.
I liked it better when you didn't speak.
Oh my God, shut up. When I get back, I expect the two of you to be hugging it out. And if not, well, maybe my mouth isn't the only thing I'm going to close off to you two. Now, work it out.
Oh. I think he was talking about his ass.
Yeah, me too.
Look, I'm sorry.
First episode where Chaz talks.
I've been taking you for granted. The fires being extinguished at money shots right now are certainly proof of that.
Maybe I overreacted a little bit.
No. You reacted just fine. I need to listen to you and Chaz's ideas.
I mean, your ideas are great, but I have them too. I'm not just a pretty face, you know.
You got a pretty face around here somewhere?
Ooh.
Joking. You know I think you're a hottie. Well, if anything, after all this, I've realized that behind that pretty face, there's also a pretty brain in there too.
You think it's possible if maybe me and Chaz unquit?
Sure. Should we go tell Chaz?
Or we can just pack a bowl.
I do hope you come to New York more often.
I get here quite a lot. I've been here, in fact.
No.
Yeah, the last time I was here, you were promoting some drink called, the baptism.
How did I miss you?
I don't know. That's good, champ. I got to get on the road.
Oh.
Stuart is a very nice kisser. This place here makes a man want to put down some roots.
I mean, you could. You still could. I mean, you can.
One more time.
You have a wife?
Oh, that was delicious. Okay, I gotta.
Back to one.
Shady, Christian.
I think there were 6 takes.
Yeah.
Back to one.
That you
I
saw.
can't wait to see what's for dessert. I mean, no one said anything about dessert. Luckily, I'm a baker. I could probably whip up whatever you want. Oh, damn. Let's get started then. I want you two to make out.
Yeah, see, that's not gonna happen.
Well, Pity Hunter won't get his new apartment then.
I'm not kissing you.
It's for Hunter. Suck it up.
Oh, that will come later.
That is not necessary.
It is if I say it is.
I think you need to leave.
What about the apartment?
There are other places to live. Besides, I've become quite attached to my four-legged friend.
I think you're making a big mistake, Hunter.
I really think you need to go.
You know, let me show you the door.
Oh!
He's so funny. I love him. Speaking of things I love, two boys out
I'll
there.
take the Lord. You both are here. You both are here, right? Please tell me you're both here. We're here, Father. Okay.
All right, let's get to work.
I can't believe this is my life.
I know, right? I've never made this much money legally.
What am I even doing here?
Helping people.
Yeah.
Having a good day, if you ask me.
Far
Mr.
out of all of our
Convenient.
this big city to break into.
Because Dennis forgets to lock up at night sometimes?
No, you big, dumb, beautiful man. I did it because I knew I'd be safe here.
Maybe Anthony.
Well, Reese is going to be disappointed.
Hardly. He gets to live with his mommy bear.
Mama Bear. Don't call me that.
Ah.
Stop it. You don't have to clean up.
I am the hired help, remember?
No girl will get it. It's done enough today.
Since that rarely happens, you know.
I'm just glad you still want me around.
Considering that nobody finished that food.
You sound
Yeah,
what
what the hell?
stupid.
You don't want your milk steak?
I mean, if you say so.
I say so.
Can I keep this?
Sure.
I need it for the next
I'm
episode.
gonna change.
That's true.
Oh, that bad.
So, do we have to clean up, or can you just have your houseboy or whatever do it for you in the morning?
I don't have anyone else clean up my mess.
Why is he
Why
so
not?
mad about it?
Anthony does it to you all the time.
Don't think I forgot about what you did. You gave Anthony something that wasn't yours to give.
You needed a push.
I don't care what you think or thought was going to happen, but Anthony is always going to be a part of my life. You don't just cut him out when things get rough. Not when it's someone you love.
Finish it. You are. You need to make a clean break and separate.
These are the days of our lives.
Right?
Otherwise, they just become a broken memory.
Broken memory or not, they made you what you are.
Whatever. You can clean up if you want, but I'm gonna head home.
And that's the tea.
No, sensitive moment. Don't ruin it.
Long night, but it had a good ending.
I suppose.
I'm afraid it's going to get a whole
Yeah,
lot
oh, yeah.
longer, my sweet poppet.
Ernie, come in.
Anglicus let me in. You told me you were in here.
You have the worst night at the bar. I can't wait to tell you about it.
Yeah.
Let me get changed first, and then we can hang out.
No. I don't appreciate being an emotional crutch.
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
I don't think...
I know that I met you at a really stressful time in your life. And I know that I maybe put some pressure on you to make what we had something more than what it is, a friendship. And I'm cool with it, if that's what you want. But I like you, Anthony. A lot. And you know that. And I think that you use that fact. And if I'm not your boyfriend, Anthony, then you shouldn't treat me like I am.
Ernie, I don't
think that we should see each other anymore. At least not until you can figure out exactly what it is you want from me. And to be clear, I am cool with whatever that is. But I am not cool with living in ambiguity.
I didn't think I was doing anything wrong.
Oh, yes, you did, Anthony. You led him on and you knew it. You've learned to be cruel. But you haven't learned yet how to deal with the consequences.
I am dangerous.
Oh, you'll never be alone, my sweet precious. I will never leave you. Not even if you want me to.
What I'm told, this feeling cannot be controlled. Watch the stars when I am gone. Have faith in me, will behold. The skies are cast, they are foretold. Watch.
There it is. Episode is done. We are back here with you, of course, with Stuart Kiczek. Our special guest this week, Greg Gunter, who plays Willie in this episode. Really excited to have you here. Now, I just have to ask you first, Greg, what was your favorite part of what you just saw?
Making out with Stuart. He's the best kisser.
I mean,
I'm sorry. It was the wonderful experience of acting with such great and fantastic. No, it really was. It was the camaraderie is so darling and wonderful on that set. As I said, people are working really, really hard. I swear to you, that day it was a bar scene. There were 2 rooms. Joshua must have done 25 scenes in those 2 rooms. It was amazing. Because in Bear City, we did a lot of creative stuff. In the movies, you'll see, the shop is actually an empty office that was down the hall and they set the whole shop up. It doubled as the waiting room for the doctor's office, if any of you have seen the first movie, and it doubled as the doctor's office itself, and it tripled as the blah, blah, blah.
Sure.
And so, but Asha was able to take an angle, and it was someplace completely different. And I thought it was very clever and very smart of him to, and it's funny, when I saw this episode a couple of years ago, obviously, the dog on the stage scene was a lot longer.
Yeah.
It was a lot longer. There was a lot of dog stuff going on, a lot of puppy
just to
stuff.
get it just right.
Yeah.
Well, what you're watching tonight is the newly remastered version that will eventually appear on Amazon Prime maybe one day.
Maybe, yes.
If we can ever, get that rocking. Stuart, what was your favorite part of the episode tonight?
Making out with Greg.
And do we tell them what really happened?
No.
You're a wonderful, giving, amazing scene partner.
Oh,
yeah, right. We went backstage.
The top. Okay, got it.
Yeah, right. We went backstage, and something, I don't know, it was like 12 hours of making out before we even got out of the room. And Joshua kept saying, guys, I've said action 9 times.
I just didn't hear it from the door.
I didn't hear it.
Spatially, you can't. It's a very thick door.
I have it on camera. In the footage. It's hilarious.
I don't remember how many takes it took, but we got it right, and that's what's
at least
important.
47. Yeah.
Yeah, I think for the integrity.
There was one take where they came out of the door just like an inch, and then they're like, "Oh no, we messed up. We got to go back."
Now, this is a funny episode, but obviously there are some pretty intense scenes at the end.
Yeah.
All of you really knocked it out of the park in this episode. I loved Ernie's monologue, especially. I thought was really, really sweet.
Yeah.
And Josh, I remember you mentioned to me something about how Greg's character has actually evolved a bit to become a bit more 3-dimensional. So, Greg, what's it like looking back on Willie here when you didn't even Josh didn't even really know a lot about you or Willie?
I'm excited for where Willie goes. So I don't know if I should tell this until we see that episode, but a very strange thing happened with filming those scenes of Willie as he comes back. And so I don't know if I should tell this. Should I tell it, Joshua? Or no?
Let's keep that one for
okay, for a future.
Yeah, we'll have you back.
That just means you have to come back, Greg. That just
Well,
means
that's so kind of you. I would be so honored. I really love being here with y'all. But I'm grateful. I loved Willie. I loved getting to play Willie. He's different. He might look the same as Michael with the suspenders, but he is different from Michael, who I played in 3 movies, and so he's very different from me. And so I think the way that Joshua wrote the character and allowed us to play a little bit with it in terms of energy will be really fun for people to watch. I think it's really lovely layers to the character.
Nice. Well, we've got some more layers coming up next week. Let's take a look and see what's happening next week on Skeleton Crew for episode 307.
Have you really never thrown your son a birthday party before?
Well, my wife didn't think boys should have them.
All my friends, they run around and they don't know what they should do with their lives. So I tell them what to do and then they push me aside. If all the people in my life would just
I found some fun wandering around the set.
Hi, Mama. Oh, Apollina. And if you're not interested in having a spot of fun tonight, maybe I will.
Well, I can't say I'm a fan.
I suppose you wouldn't be. But you don't really get to have an opinion anymore.
Can't believe I watched my good Andrew Christians for this.
Of course, a great song by Reverend Yolanda and that trailer for episode 307. We'll be right back here on Monday of next week for episode 307. And we are here every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern for the SideKick Power Hour. My name is Nakia. I'm your host, along with my co-host, Joshua R. Pangborn, the creator of the SideKick universe and all of things Skeleton Crew, Demon Doctor, and now Art of Blowing It. And then
Ashley created Art of Blowing It.
That's correct.
Just to make sure it's clear.
Yes, to be clear. And then, of course, Stuart's with us as always, and Greg Gunter. And I wanted to mention, Greg, some folks at home were commenting that they really loved your shirt. Yeah, and so I wanted to give folks an idea of where they could get that. So
that's so sweet of you. Thank you.
But we'll take that's much better.
Except for the stuff in the background.
And folks, if you want one of these shirts, I'm going to put the link right there at the bottom that you can go to and make sure to get you one. They come in different colors, so you can grab yours. Obviously, he's wearing a purple one, which is super cute. Yeah, there we go.
I like bright colors. So
me too.
Me too.
So I will just say real quick, coming up this week, we've got Christmas, we've got other holidays happening all over the world. So please take care of yourselves. Be super sweet. Don't forget that you can definitely give us a Christmas present by making a donation to SideKick Productions to help pay for this musical episode by going to Venmo or PayPal or Cash App. And doing that, we'd really love to have your money for that. And you can also buy a T-shirt of one of the SideKick universe. They're just like that So there's lots and lots to grab out there. And I just real quick, of course, we need to one more time check in with our Louisiana correspondent, Ashley Monique Menard. Before we go, Ashley, any last words before we leave?
All right, boys, don't y'all get crazy over there, because I'm not there to take care of you, unfortunately. Gotta be here with my family. Woo! Cool.
Okay.
Well, that was Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everybody. Thanks again.
From our family here to your family and yours.
And don't forget the big surprise for Christmas for everyone on Friday, everyone. So check
right.
Friday morning.
And thank you Thank you for letting me be a part of the SideKick Power Hour. Like and subscribe.
Oh, I like that.
Thank you, guys.
We're gonna have to turn that into a GIF like this. All right, we'll see you next time. All things from the SideKick Productions universe. And I thought I was gonna forget all my lines. Because it's a a body positive show.
I read for the role of Hunter, and